Who is Crane on The Masked Singer 14? Mel B and London clues send the panel into a wild guessing spiral. Crane drops major clues during Spice Girls' night of The Masked Singer, but her true identity keeps the panel guessing. Season 14 of The Masked Singer swerved into full-on nostalgia mode for its Spice Girls' night celebration. And Crane didn't just show up. She strutted in like she owned the place. She performed Say You'll Be There and sounded comfortable as she carried herself with confidence, sliding through the verses with clarity and hitting those harmonies without strain. But if you thought the biggest hints were tucked inside the song choice, think again. The pre-performance clue package focused on a few themes: London landmarks, family memories, sports imagery, and a name drop that practically made the panel sit up straighter in their seats. At one point, Crane held up a photo of Melanie Brown, yes, Mel B herself, with the London eye glowing in the background. She spoke about feeling lucky to have an actual Spice Girl take me under her wing. A bright red double-decker bus also rolled by in the visuals. Then came a football helmet that looked suspiciously like it belonged to the New York Giants. Moreover, Crane shared a memory about her grandmother, her OG Spice, as she called her. Her grandma apparently stitched pageant gowns and Halloween costumes, including a Tina Turner look one year. The clues also included a vanity cluttered with makeup, a pocket watch frozen at 10:10, and a yellow construction helmet. It also had an extra clue, a model train, paired with the line, "Not every journey sparkles, but this one was pure gold for my soul." Guest judge Taraji P. Henson, who earlier this season had her own mask removed as Scarab, floated Keke Palmer as a possibility. She pointed out that Palmer hosted the 2023 Soul Train Awards, which could tie into that train reference. Meanwhile, Ken Jeong sounded extremely sure of himself, which, historically, can go either way. He tossed out Ciara as his pick, connecting the dots between Mel B's mentorship role on World of Dance and Ciara's football star husband, Russell Wilson, who signed with the Giants in 2025. He also mentioned her history with the Soul Train Awards. Robin Thicke focused less on props and more on tone. He said the voice reminded him of either Ashanti or Maya, eventually choosing Maya as his guess. It was one of those moments where you could almost see the wheels turning in his head, replaying radio hits from the early 2000s. The Mel B connection is the real wild card here. Is it mentorship or friendship? This show loves a misdirect. And then there's that model train line about gold for her soul. Gold record or gold medal. It could point in several directions at once. Crane, for her part, isn't giving anything away. Meanwhile, new episodes of The Masked Singer air on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on Fox, with streaming available the next day on Hulu. The Mel B connection is the real wild card here. Is it mentorship or friendship? This show loves a misdirect. And then there's that model train line about gold for her soul. Gold record or gold medal. It could point in several directions at once. Crane, for her part, isn't giving anything away. Meanwhile, new episodes of The Masked Singer air on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on Fox, with streaming available the next day on Hulu.